they started to do brain mapping with my brain, and I thought, oh God, they will see how terrible my brain is. And because I was not meditating enough. And then I just let everything go, and I just enjoyed the ride with Dr. Joe, because it's so easy to, as soon as he says something, I'm there. So I had that experience of coming in the state of being of pure consciousness. And later I've heard that it can called awakening of Kundalini, and they called it hidden ecstasy. But I can only describe that it's unbelievable experience which I never had before in my life, and I never experienced so much love in the same moment. And I was overwhelmed with love. I was consumed by incredibly loving energy, and merging with that energy, I didn't know who I was. So I've lost myself. I was shaking. It was electricity everywhere in my body, and I was feeling like I was lifted up by someone or something so strongly, but also soft. And it was like telling me, you are so loved, you are so loved, and the energy was amazing. So it was my first experience, and then I had another experience, and after another experience, and each experience was stronger. But then I started to notice that my daily life just goes easy. I just get up and I'm absolutely ready for the day and for all the surprises and all the gifts which I probably get, and very thankful, very grateful. I started to see colors in different way, to hear music in different way. Everything is very sharp. It became so sharp. And sometimes I just have this smell, and I smell flowers, particular flowers, which are nowhere around me. The world which we are able to see and to hear is not the world which really is, that there is so much more. I'm married already for 25 years. In March we celebrated our anniversary, and of course we had our ups and downs in the marriage. And I had a feeling that we went different directions with my husband. And it was difficult for him to join me in my journey. And it's okay, I didn't judge, I just took how it was, but I didn't want to stop and just keep going. So, but then I started to notice that because I'm absolutely more patient, and I'm more happy, and I'm more loving, and what is important, I think I was always quite loving, but it was for me sometimes difficult to express myself openly. Not with everyone, but with my husband. He's a Dutchman, he is a little bit closed inside, so it was a little difficult. But then I started just to express myself as who I was, who I discovered myself, of course, and this endless me. And it influenced him. He gave up smoking, which he could not do for 37 years. And he changed completely. And I didn't do anything. I didn't ask him to meditate. I didn't ask him to read the books of Dr. Joe Dispenza. I didn't do anything because he is the only person who can change himself, of course. So I didn't force him to do anything. But I think the energy and what I had inside of me just surrounded him somehow and embraced him. So, and also our children. So the relationships, they became warmer and healthier, and I think it brought on such a height that I could never even imagine that I would have after 25 years of marriage. It's like freedom. You just get such a freedom in the good sense, in the right sense of freedom. Freedom is not that I'm going where I want, I don't ask him and I say, oh, but this is what I do. No, freedom is that this internal understanding or a feeling of you don't feel any boundaries. And I've reached the age, happily, as a woman, of the feminine change. And after I started meditating and after those experiences of Kundalini and ecstasy, it's like everything stopped and went other direction. So my hormones are very good. I don't have to take anything. My feeling and my, let's say, private life is absolutely excellent. So it's even more amazing than when I was 20. So that's, I think lots of, I think it would be even my advice to women, even they want to change this system of, you know, they just meditate and they work on it because it changes so much. I don't have any problems, and I went to the gynecologist, and she was surprised so much. She said, yeah, if I look at the ultrasound, you call it? Ultrasound? And physical, you know, research or testing, she says it's absolutely young. So it gives also kind of longevity, and you become younger as a woman, you know, and you function just normally. And I think it's also what I never ever expected, never dreamed about. It just happened.